This week we are doing the Clean Beauty 5x5 for brows, and people have been very excited about this. I've been very excited about this. If you know me, you know that I'm kind of obsessed with eyebrows and making sure my eyebrows look, somewhat put together. I also have a lot of them, so it's not something I can really avoid. Also, if I'm in a weird location, I'm staying at my friend's place right now watching their dog, and there's a very decent chance either my dog or their dog's gonna come walking through. But such is life. It's wonderful to be here. So I wanted to start off with the product that I have probably been using for the longest, and at least for me has kind of been the standout when it comes to brows. There's since been like a bunch of new releases of different products that I've tried out, and so my favorites have kind of switched around a little bit. But first, let's start off with Ecobrow. If you've been in like the clean beauty space, you've probably heard of Ecobrow. This is their pomade kind of wax, I guess you could say. And I have had this, I don't even know how long I've had this for. I have it in two shades. One is a little bit lighter for like when I want like a less bold look. One is for when I want something a little bit bolder. This one is the bolder one in Penelope. Basically, you need an angled brush like this, and you need the pomade, and then you just dip it in there. And I find it leads to a pretty like natural look. And everybody kind of has their own style when it comes to doing their brows. I think because I have a lot of them, like when it comes to like the feathered brow look, I still need a little bit more structure. So I actually like to line mine, like just the shape of it. And then I kind of feather up like this. And some people go in the opposite direction just to like really fill them in. And then you go back. But can you see the difference? Like that one has a lot more shape than that one. It's way more filled in. It's kind of hard to show this on camera, but I think this one looks, a bit more put together than this one. It also just like has more of an arch, and that's just kind of how I like it. So I'm gonna quickly do the other brow. Okay, so let's chat pros and cons of this one. I don't know if my brows are even right now. I don't know if anyone's brows are like totally even. This one I think leads to a very natural look. Like you can definitely tell that like my brows are done and my face is put together, but it doesn't look like super professional and perfect, which is definitely not what I'm going for. But at the same time, if that is what you're looking for, this might not be your product. It's super easy to apply. You do need an angled brush, so you'll have to buy one of these, or I'm gonna show you another option. And the only other thing is if you want something that's gonna like keep them in place, like more of a gel, then this probably isn't your thing. You can also use this and then apply a brow gel on top, whether it has a color or a clear brow gel. I'm gonna show you some of those options later this week too. But I did wanna mention another product that I am going to be trying later this week for you guys, and that is the new Ecobrow Pencil. So this is kind of cool because it has a spoolie on one end, and then this is the pencil. It's hard to focus it right now. But I find that this is like a bit more professional, like a bit more kind of perfect. You don't get much of a like feathered brow with this look if that's what you're going for. But if you really want to like fill it in with fine detail, this pencil is amazing. You don't have to buy another brush, which is kind of nice. I do need to check on price point between the two of them and consider that you do need a brush for that. But if you already own one, then that might be cheaper for you guys. But I really like this product, so stay tuned for that later in the week. But for now, this is the finished look with the Ecobrow pomade, and I'll touch base tonight and we'll see how it holds up, especially given that I'm about to go work out. So, here we are. All right, I am back. It has been about 9 hours? 9 hours, I think. I went to yoga. I didn't get super sweaty, so I didn't shower. Okay, basically like the makeup that I was wearing on the rest of my face is pretty much gone at this point. I also, we have a visitor. Hi, Bodhi. You wanna say hello? So the rest of my makeup is pretty much off. I think I got something in my eye and my eye was watering like crazy, so basically like all my mascara is gone. But my eyebrows still look pretty great. Given that there wasn't any kind of like gel or anything like that, they still look pretty good. They definitely like still have color on them. They look filled in. There are a couple like rogue hairs, but yeah, they weren't like glued into place. So that's kind of to be expected. I am a big fan of Ecobrow, and I'm excited to share the pencil with you guys later on in the week, maybe tomorrow, we shall see. I like to decide spur of the moment, so stay tuned for tomorrow. And by stay tuned, I mean keep watching, because tomorrow is right now. I think I'm dying. I had 2 glasses of wine last night and I think I might be hungover. So there's that. I'm gonna deal with the rest of this face and then we'll talk about eyebrows. I just put so much concealer underneath my eyes. We're going super low maintenance today. I figured it would be a perfect day to highlight the Perez. I can never say the name of the company. Perez. I think that's the name. They have a clear brow gel. You can also use this on your lids as a primer, or if you just want something that's like, just like a little bit of lift on your lid. So I have a little bit on, but it's not like anything super dramatic, but it is, honestly, it's the perfect brow gel. Clear brow gel. It doesn't leave any like weird residue or anything like that. The main ingredient is aloe, so it's pretty legit. And I just swipe this up through my brows. So it's not gonna add any like color to it, but it will add a little definition and just keep your brows in place. So when you like want that like no makeup look, or you just don't wanna look like you tried hard, it's kind of perfect for that. Now I will say, like most of the time, I generally use like a pencil or the Ecobrow, and then I either use this on top, or sometimes I'll use this first and then I'll fill it in afterwards. But clearly today, I was gonna say today is not my day. Hopefully these guys stay in place, and hopefully today turns around. All right guys, it's been about 12 hours at this point. I taught a yoga class. I put this sweatshirt on and off, and every time I did it, I was like, oh my God, my eyebrows, I shouldn't have done that. But they really haven't moved. I mean, maybe like 1 or 2 hairs are out of place, but like, I mean, the rest of my hair, it's a different story, but my eyebrows, and like if you touch them, you can still feel the gel on them. This stuff is amazing. It's so good. Also, funny enough, this morning, Jess came over because we were shooting a bunch of recipes today, and her eyebrows were looking amazing. And I was like, what did you do to your brows? What are you using? She was like, I'm using the Perez brow gel. And I was like, no way, that's what I have on today. And her brows looked perfect. So kind of obsessed with this stuff. It's gonna be hard to beat, but I honestly think the pairing of the Ecobrow with the Perez gel, it's just perfect. So it's the next morning. I have a bit of a cold coming on. I'm definitely not feeling like a full glam makeup look. I'm gonna save the Ecobrow Pencil till the end of the week because I'm going to a wedding this weekend, so I think it'll look good with that, but I definitely don't need anything like that va-va-voom today. I'm probably gonna be taking it pretty easy, which means I'm reaching for something super simple, which is the Juice Beauty Brow Gel. This is a really good go-to product. I think a lot of people really like this product. I also really like this product. I find that it does a pretty good job at like filling the brows in terms of like a gel consistency. It doesn't hold super well, not as well as the Perez, but I feel like you could use this and then the Perez on top if you wanted to, but I just wanna showcase what this looks like. But this is the brush, and it's pretty easy. Definitely doesn't clump. It fills in super well, although to be fair, I can't really see what I'm doing right now. So I personally don't find that there's a lot in the bottle, so you can do a really light layer and then build from there. There's other brow gels out there that I feel like they come on a little too strong, so there isn't a big build factor there, but this one you can definitely build. So this is one layer. So you can kind of tell they're filled in, they're put in place, but they're not like super dramatic. I could keep going with this and build it up, but I'm not going to today. But if you guys want to see what that looks like, just let me know in the comments below and I can like do a demo on Instagram or something so you guys can see. This is in medium dark. I'm gonna go get my day started and charge this camera. Back in my bathroom setup. So eyebrows still looking pretty good. Like you can tell they're filled in because it's not the type of consistency that like holds them in place. There's definitely like some hairs that are going in some rogue directions, but they were never in the right direction to begin with. So I would say this is a really good product for anyone who wants something that's super easy, that's gonna fill in their brows, but doesn't want like a really structured look. And because it's buildable, you can kind of get the deepness that you want. So I like it for a day when like I don't really want to wear any makeup, but I still want my eyebrows to look good. It's a good product. I'm into this, but I'm getting really, really sick, so I gotta go to bed. Fail. It's a week later. Sorry about that, guys. I got really sick, and then I was on a plane, I was at a wedding, and the lighting in the bathroom at the wedding was not so good, so it's a week later. 2 more products this week, so let's finish it up strong. And by strong, I mean I'm gonna show you a product that, to be quite honest, is not really my favorite, but I'm showing it to you because I was so excited for it. I was absolutely convinced that it was gonna be the greatest thing ever, but I wanted you guys to see for yourselves how it plays out. So this is the Ilia Essential Brow. It's so weird. Ilia has like some of the best products on the market. Like I'm wearing their blush and lip tint right now, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm wearing their mascara right now. They have some amazing products, and they also have ones that are like, I just don't understand. Like, why is it so bad? But before I go through, I'm just gonna use a little spoolie to brush out my brows because I don't really trust the spoolie from this product. So I'll show you the wand. It's very small and like, it's like a little stubby. I know that's not the right word, but so you can see it. It just doesn't apply the product very well. I think it's dual fibered, kind of like their mascara, but I just can't find the side that looks good. So I'm gonna start with the long side and kind of brush it out. Let's see right here. So it fills in pretty well, but I'm gonna show you what I don't like about it. Well, first of all, I feel like I have no control. Like, look at that. It just, and like the product is clumping. I hate that I'm showing this to you guys because my brows are gonna look so stupid. Like, look what just happened. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out in public with my brows looking like this. It's so stupid. I don't understand, Ilia. What is wrong with this product? I was so excited for it. I'm gonna go through it with a spoolie and see if I can fix this. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use my fingers here to try and spread it out. The product is really wet. It's almost like too much product in it, and so it just, and look right here, see what happens. It's just kind of annoying, especially because the product is definitely not cheap. There's some better ones on the market, especially the one from, I think it was yesterday, the Juice Beauty. It's just so much better. Like, there's just no point in going for this one because the Juice Beauty one really does the trick. I can feel the product in them. Like, I think they're probably gonna stay in place, and they definitely look full, but there's like little flecks kind of all around them. I'm not sure how well they're gonna hold up, and it was a lot of work for a product that you're just supposed to go like this. So I found it kind of annoying, but here we are. All right, let's have a look-see. Look at that. I mean, it had failed at like the start of the day, so obviously it wasn't gonna look good, but yeah, I don't know. Not much more to say about this. Let's hope for better luck tomorrow. Final day of Brow Week. I thought I'd go with the Ecobrow Pencil also because this is the last one. I have an event tonight, so I'm probably gonna put more makeup on later, but I'm going to yoga, so I don't wanna do like a full face, but I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm pretty confident they're gonna stay through yoga till tonight, but I may need to do some touch-ups, so I'll touch base tonight if I need to. I'm gonna show you the Ecobrow Pencil. So on one side, this comes up like this. So it's kind of like a stick. I find you need to warm it up a little bit, so I just go, I don't know, that weird? And then on the other side, you have a spoolie, which is really convenient because, you know, you don't have to buy a spoolie. That being said, I usually just steal some from Credo Beauty. So you start by just brushing them up. At least this is how I do it. I find with this one, it's a bit more defined than the like wax pomade that I showed you at the beginning of the week. Like your strokes are just a bit more defined. There's the difference between the two. It's like very filled in. If you want a really filled in brow, this is definitely the product to go for. Now you could keep it a little less filled in like you see on this side, or if you just brush against the grain here, you'll fill it in even more. Looks really weird. And then just brush it back. One thing I will say about this product is that it's not gonna necessarily hold them in place. Not that I think they're gonna like move that much, but if you're looking for more of a setting gel, then I would pair it with the Perez gel, which I am going to do because it's a long day. So you just go on top like this, and it will just lightly set them into place. And I think this combo is like kind of the perfect brow look. I mean, it's a two-step process, but for good brows, it's worth it. Okay, so it's 9 hours later. It's 5 o'clock, which means, yes, 9 hours later, brows are still like perfectly in place, as is the rest of my makeup, like highlighter. And I went to yoga, I took Bodhi to the beach. It's sweltering hot here today. I was wearing sunglasses, so I'm very, very impressed. I am gonna put a little bit more makeup on for this event tonight, but I just wanted to show you what my brows look like. So takeaways from this week, 4 out of 5 products were amazing. Love, love, love both the products from Ecobrow. The Perez I think is an essential for anybody. You know, even if you don't wanna like do your brows, it just keeps them in place. It just like makes you look a little more put together, you know? And then if you want super easy, fills in the brows, keeps them kind of in place, the Juice Beauty one is awesome. I would stay away from the Ilia one, which is kind of unfortunate, but hopefully they reformulate. And usually when they do reformulate, they come back way, way better. So I'll stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments if you have a brow product that you absolutely love that I didn't review. I'm always happy to do another one of these videos and review more products, and stay tuned. I believe the next one is either gonna be eyeliner or eyeshadow. So weigh in on that in the comments and I'll decide from there. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.